All right, good afternoon, Craps fans. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. I got about an hour before I got to get ready to go out. So I figured, why not try another session or three? Let's see how it goes. All right, so we're still down $250 from that initial whack on session one. So let's see, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $5,000. All right, we know the drill, I guess. See what we can do. Need some dice. Got some dice. All right, here we go. What are we doing? $25 don't pass. We're going to ladder it up and down. Looking for $250. I think that's all there is to it. Here we go. Boxcars. Four. All right, on the four. See if I can find the YouTube here. And we got a 9, Neener. Neener from Pasadena. And we got a 6. And we got a 6. And we got a 9. Going back and forth between the two. And we got a 10. And we got a 4. It's going to be a frontline winner. Down on the don'ts. All right. Press it up to 2 units. Here we go. And we got a 5 fever. On the 5, here we go. Let's see if we can get a 7. 4, 2, 6. 4, hard 4. 11, yo. 6. Oh, already got people on board. How's it going, Bulldog 301? Good afternoon. Arizona Crap Shooters, Anthony, good afternoon. Red Eye, good afternoon. And we got 5, so we got knocked off the 5. Starting to dig ourselves a hole already. All right, 3 units. Here we go. And we got a 4 again. Theoretically, that should be a good number for us. Probability-wise, it should be a good number, but 415. You never know how the dice are going to roll. 617. All right, so we got off of the 4 that time. So it's going to pay us 3 units. We're going to ladder back down to 2 units. And here we go. And we got a 9, 639. Here we go. Hey, 5.0 Cobra, good afternoon. I think Scott told these monster rolls every time I watch. You get the Scott gets these monster rolls every time I watch. I don't think he meant tools, did you? Gets, not told. Yeah. But rolls, not tools, right? Monster tools. I don't know. I don't know what that would be. 11, yo. 617. All right, get off the 9. 2 units. And we go back to 1. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're up $50. And we got an 8, 628. On the 8. And we got the 8, so we're off the 8. Lose a quarter. Back out for 2. Here we go. And we got a 7, so we're going to be down 2 more units. Back out for 3. And we got a 10 down on the end. Alright. Trying to get some traction here. 3, 2, 5. Just don't want to start at too big of a hole. 5, 3, 8. I'm finding that if the hole is too deep, it's just very difficult to dig out of. 6, 4, 10. So there we go. Adding more to our hole. 3 units. Now we'll go out for 4 units. And we got a 6. Alright. And we got a 10. And we got a 9. And we got a 6. So we're going to lose 4 units. That's the hole I'm talking about. Going to go out for 5 units already. Wow. Getting a quick whacking on this one. 6, 4, 10. 3, 1, 4. 6, 2, 8. 6, 1, 7. Alright, so we're off the 10. That's going to be 5 units. That was 5. That's 4. 1 is 5. Alright, now we'll regress to 4 units. Coming out, here we go. 4. On the 4. Alright. Red Eye says, what are you drinking? Water. Water. I'm going to a retirement party at 6, and there will be lots of cocktails there, so I need to bulk up on my water at this point. Had some pizza, so I got some bread in me, so hopefully I won't get too drunk too fast. Just water. Lots of water. Keep myself hydrated. Alright, so we're on the 4. Here we go. And gosh dang it, look at that. Unbelievable. 4 knocked off. Alright, back to 5 units. Craps is such a brutal game. Look at that, come out 7. So we're off our 5 units and we're going to 6 already. There we go. And we got a 6. I mean, the ladder recovers pretty quickly, but you got to get some freaking, you got to have some luck. 4, 1, 5. Other than bad luck. Got to have some good luck, I should say. 4. 6, 1, 7. All right, off the 6. What was that? That was 6 units. And there's my 6 units. Back in the rack. Back down to 5 units. Here we go. God, look at that. 7. Unbelievable. 5 units down. Back out for 6. 150 bucks. Boxcars. 8. This is the real world, folks. 10. 6. 'These are great rolls to count. Point finder, yeah, sheesh. 9. 2. Yeah, and I would say that, all right, well, it's the 6 and the 8s, but it's not. It's the 4s, it's the 10s, you know, it's the ones where we have a huge probabilistic advantage. And it's just, yeah, like you said, I'm just finding them. This is, you know, Scott's table is where frickin' strategies go to die. That was a 10. Because you can't hide. Look at that. 8. Bam! 6 units down. All right, I got to break my hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, and there's, oh, only 300, 300. All right, 3 for 3. All right, 7 units now. Here we go, 175 out there. And we got a 5, at least we didn't get a 7 or an 11 that time. And we got a 7. All right, so that's something, I guess. All right, so we'll go 175. And we'll reduce by 1. So now that we should be at 150, 6 units again. Here we go, coming out. And we got an 8 this time. Beats the heck out of a 7 or 11. And we got a 4. And we got a 9. And we got a 4. And we got a 7. There we go. Nice. All right, so that's going to pay me 150. So I'll take a black, 2 green, and we're going to reduce to 125. Here we go, coming out. Boxcars. And we got a 9, neater. Here we go. 8, 6, 2. 2 bullets, aces in both places, 2 craps. 6, 42. 2 by 4, lumberyard. 6 again, 2 by 4. Alrighty. 11, yo. 5, fever. 41, horse and buggy. 5, 32. 8, 62. 11, yo. 7 out. Nice. Got off the 9. All right. So that was 5 units. So we'll do 100 and a quarter. All right. And we'll reduce that to 4 units. And what do we got over here? We got 100, 200, 300, 400. All right. 9, 6, 3, 9. See if we can do it again. We got 4 units out there. Probably should have regressed that, but I didn't. 5, 3, 8. And there's my 9. Got whacked. All right, so that's 4 units. So we'll go back out for 5. Coming out. 6. And that's a 5. 3, 2. That's a box card. Midnight. 12. Double on the bubble. And there's a 7. Out. Alright, so that's 5 units. Alright, so again, let's see where we're at. I think we're back to basically break even, so I don't think I should be risking that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we're up 50 bucks. So I'm going to go ahead and regress back to base unit. 6. So, I mean, you can see how deep we got on that one, and we were able to recover not too much time. So that definitely, again, shows the strength of the ladder. Boxcars. Just hurts on the way down, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness. 415. And we got a 10 down on the end. And we got a 2. Bullets. Aces in both places. Again, bullets. Aces in both places. Double on the bubble. And we got an 8. 53. Roll-o-matic here. And we got a yo 11. And we got a 9. 63. And we got a 4. 31. And we got an 8. Square pair. And we got a 6. That's going to be a knockoff. Lose a quarter, go out for 2. Ladder up. First level, or second level. 6, 2, 8. 5, 1, 6. 2 aces. 2 craps. 11, yo. 6, 1, we're all done. Off the 8. All right, 2 units. Regress back to 1. There we go. We're up 75 bucks at the moment. 3, there we go. Now we're up 100. Coming out. And we got an 8. Here we go. Point finder, yeah. 5.0 Cobra. 314. 3, 2, 5. 6, 4, 10. 5, 3, 8. Point hit. Point finder activated. 2 units coming out. 7, come out 7. Gonna lose those. 3 units coming out. And we got a 5 fever. And we got a 5 fever. 3 units going away. 4 units going out. Coming out. 6, 4, 2, 6. 3 AC Doocy. 9 Neener. 8 square pair. 11 yo. 7 out, 61. All right, 4 units, and we'll regress back to 3. Ladder down to 3, I should say. Here we go, coming out. 3 units, 9, 5, 4. That looks like a yo 11. And there's a 6, 1, 7 out off the 9. All right, so that's going to pay us 3 units, and we'll regress to 2. Let's see where we're at here. All right, so it looks like we're up 125. And so I'm going to go back to 1 unit. There we go. No reason to take more risk than I need to. 5, 4, 9. All right, so we're on the 9. And we got a 10, 64. And we got a 6. Crabs. And we got a 9, so we're going to lose that quarter. But at least it was only a quarter. Out for 50, here we go. And we got a 4. And we got a 5. And we got a 10. Oh, got an 8, 53. 6, crabs again. 6, 42. 4, knocked off our 4. Sorry, point hit. All right, that's down for 2, back out for 3. Coming out. That looks like a 9, 63. And that's a 9, 45. Colt 45. Back out for 4. And that's a 10, 64. All right. And that's a yo. And that's an 8. And that's a 10. So we're going to lose that 4 units. Go back out for 5. Here we go. Got an 8. Got a 5. Got a 9. Got a 9. And we got a 5. Got a 5. Ooh, 3. Acey Deucey. 3 craps. Seven out. That was a 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Less 1, so now we're down to 4. Coming out. And we got a 5. On the 5. And we got a 6, crabs. And we got a 7 out on the 5. All right, so that's 4 units. All right, so we're up $100. I'm going to go ahead and regress back to 25. Ladder all the way back down to the ground level, base level, $25. Take some more water here. Oh, looks like it cleared up. Blue sky, nice. Very good, very good. What's Red Eye saying? Scott, one of my sons is a machinist in the aerospace industry. I probably worked with him. Just kidding. But yeah, no. I enjoy working with machinists. It's interesting because I have a, I don't know, probably in the last 10 years, anytime I do a new unique design and I can incorporate an M into it, I always try to do that, like on a machine part. And so when the machinists get my drawings, get my engineering, that's the first thing they do is they look for the M. They're like, all right, where did you hide the M? And so we have a running joke with that. I've got several pieces at my desk. Here, I got one that they screwed up. It was a cover plate for one of our assemblies, and I guess they didn't read the drawing. They just took the CAD model. But you see that. That's how I like to incorporate. Luckily, the M is a nice structural shape, so it's not difficult to incorporate it into the designs. But anyway, well, machinists are smart folks. Fun job. All right, where are we at? We're just starting out again, right? Lost track of where I was. All right, here we go. And we got a 4. Yeah, I mean, being a machinist is very, you would think it was very mechanical, for lack of a better word, but I think they are also artisans. I mean, I've worked with machinists that can create something, but then I've worked with machinists that when they do it, it's really more of an art form. The way they do it, it's the efficiency of it. It's really interesting. And we got a 10. And we got a 7. All right, so we're going to get a quarterback on that one. And here we go. 617. That's going to be down a quarter. Back out for a quarter. 5. 415. Yeah, it's funny when I talk to them. If it's depends on what the part is, but most of my parts I try to incorporate the M into it. But sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just can't. Doesn't lend itself to it. The design doesn't lend itself to it, and they're like, "Where's the M? We couldn't find the M." I'm like, "Oh no, you didn't find it because I didn't put it in there." That was an 11. Another 11. And there's a 9. And there's a 5, so that's a point hit. Gonna lose that quarter. We lost $50 on that one. Out there for 2 units. And we got a 3, so we're gonna get those back. Back to even on those. So we're gonna regress, yeah. We're up 125, so we'll regress back to base. Got an 8. Got a 7. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so there's another quarter. So now we're up 150. $100 away from our win goal. See if we can get there. 6, 4, 10. 3, 4, 7 out. All right, so that's going to be another quarter. Here we go. Coming out. Looks like a yo mother effing 11. Booyah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye quarter. Here we go. And we got a 6. And we got a 9. And we got a 5. And we got a 9. And we got a 7 out. There we go, off the 6. All right, we're gonna get 2 units for that. We're gonna ladder back down to 1. And looks like we're up 200 bucks. So we're $50 shy of our session goal. Here we go. 9, Neener. Neener from Pasadena. It's amazing how different it feels being buried in your bankroll, being buried in your rack and getting down to fumes versus being built up, right? I mean, it's an emotional roller coaster. It really is. And it shouldn't be, right? We should be able to detach ourselves from that, but I know I can't. Definitely a noticeable difference in feeling when you're in profit versus when you're getting chopped, you know, bam, 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 bam. That's not a good feeling. 6, 4, 10. Boxcars. And I don't know you can turn that off. I mean, I think that's part of our DNA stuff. 5, 4, 9. All right, so we're off the 9. We're going to lose that quarter, go back out for 2. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. Down on the end. And we got a 6. And we got a 7. Yay, got off to 10 this time. Successfully, that is. We can get off to 10 by hitting it also. I understand. Boy, do I understand. All right, so there's 225. We're $25 away from our session 5 goal. Nice. Arizona Crapshooter says, nah, if you're competitive, it can get emotional. On grind days, I always get a rush 1. So you think it's the competitive nature is the emotional? So you're winning against the bank, you're winning against the casino, and that's the competitive part. So I mean, obviously, everything in life is a competition, right? You have to look at it that way. Everything you do is some type of competition. But yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? So you're competing for your money, right? Which is that we hold value. So yeah, so when you're up, it's a positive. You get the endorphins, and when you're down, and that's where it's really the most challenging, right? When you're going down, that you keep your wits about you and stick with your plan if you have a plan, or try to keep your head clear, right? So you can make clear decisions, rational decisions, not knee-jerk emotional decisions. Yeah. I hate losing my money. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I think that's just a natural part of being a human. 5.0 says, Red Eye, I'm a lawyer, no complaints for the most part. So many lawyers, man. I don't know, what kind of law? What kind of law, 5.0? I mean, being a lawyer, especially like a injury lawyer, whatever they call those, that just seems so competitive and cutthroat. But, there's patent law, there's, a lot of different types of lawyers. Real estate law. Criminal defense. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I bet you get some stories there. I don't understand what the hell happened in Las Vegas last week where that criminal jumped over the bench. I mean, I heard it. It came out on the Review Journal right after it happened, I guess. But the judge was like, oh, no, you're not getting probation this time. And the guy just goes, oh, hell no, and jumps over the frickin' in the courtroom to protect the judge for stuff like that. But oh my God, the way he flew over the bench, crazy. Some real winners out there. Yeah. Again, I mean, I say it at work all the time. You can't have continuous quality improvement if you're perfect, but that was a long ways from perfect. I mean, come on, there's got to be a certain level of precautions there when you've got people like that, and you see them like in Orlando or whatever. They're behind the plastic wall, they're behind, so they're standing there and they're listening to what the judge is saying, but there's no way they can interact with anybody. And they're restrained. It's just like, yeah. So anyway, yeah, process improvement. Luckily, she wasn't severely hurt or anything, and nothing really came out of it. But I hope that dirt bag, never sees the light of day or for a long time. All right. Anyway, one more quarter is all we're looking for. Coming out. 8, 6, 2, 8. All right. Looking for one more 7. Got a 3. Could have used that a roll ago. 8, 6, 2, 8. All right, so we're going to be playing a little bit longer. Going to lose that one. 2 units. And we got a 6. And we got a 7. Yay! I think that's a session. All right, 2 units there. That looks like that is our $250. All right, so we've been able to scratch our way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 250. We've been able to scratch our way back from that initial loss on session 1, and we are now break even on session 5. So we can make $250 at this strategy at the $1,000 level, which is what I was looking for. All right, I think that's all I'm going to have time for today. Arizona crapshooters. All right, now I got to trim up the edges. Trim up the edges. All right. And yeah, thank you, Red Eye. And thank you for the comment. I replied to your comment. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 5. So we're back ready for session 6, which will be sometime tomorrow. See if we can get ahead. And at least we're back to break even on session 6 now, which is good. So we'll see how we do tomorrow. All right, thanks guys. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Have a great rest of your Saturday, whatever it is you're doing, or whenever you're watching this, have a great rest of your day. And we will see you back at the table. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. And my phone's at 98%. I like it. All right, see you guys later.